Welcome to the Hometown Business Podcast. If you are here watching us on YouTube, or if you're listening to us on a podcast, we are happy to have you. We have a Facebook group, and we want you guys to go sign up for our group. It is just the Hometown Business. Look us up, ask to join. We will be happy to have you. I am here with Miss Hope Reese. She is the director of the Monroe Walton Center for Arts in downtown Monroe, and we had a chamber meeting here a few weeks back, and I just thought, you know what? This would be an awesome organization to have on the podcast because they have so much going on that I was totally unaware of. So I just wanted to bring her on and let her tell you a little bit about what all they offer here at the Monroe Walton Center for Arts.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for letting us be on here and promote. We're a nonprofit business. We're a community arts center, and basically what that means is if it has to do with our community and it has to do with arts, we try to kind of be the center of that.
Yeah.
So we serve adults and children both. I kind of think of us as having like a three-leg stool that you need all three legs really strong to support. So our three legs are, number one, the gallery. So we have our gallery space downstairs. We have 8 shows a year. And so we have a member show, which is open to all of our members. And basically, that's it. You have to be a member to be in that show. You pay a fee. There are cash prizes that are given out for that. And it's a terrific show. It just ended, and there were all kinds of, we have photography, we have 2D, which that's an art term that means flat art. So paintings, mixed media, collage, drawings, anything that's flat, that's 2D.
Yeah.
3D is sculpture. We have functional pottery as a category, and that means like utilitarian pieces, vases, cups, bowls, that kind of thing. And then we also have a youth category in our members show. And then after the members show, we move into kind of our school calendar. So we have elementary, high, and middle. We also host the Congressional Art Contest here. After that, we go into our summer camp time. So we have a summer camp show, which is a lot of fun. It's kind of an interactive show. We weren't able to do it last year, but the year before that, for instance, it was space and UFO, and we had a crashed UFO out in the garden. And we had kind of a galaxy set up inside of the gallery. So it was always hard to say, a galaxy gallery. And as the summer camps progressed, we would add more and more art from the camps to the show. So that was a lot of fun. Then we have our regional show, which is kind of our fine arts show. But we have folk art in there, so it's not a stuffy fine arts, oil paintings only kind of thing. We do have pottery, we have sculpture, we have photography, all kinds of things in there, but that is a juried show, and what that means is the pieces are submitted beforehand. And we have a panel of judges that goes through, they pick and choose what's allowed into the show. And you might get one piece in, you might get all 3 pieces in, you may not get any pieces in. It's always a little bit scary, but most everybody gets something in. We try to make that as still a friendly show. But that's kind of our fine arts show, and that's a jury show. Also cash prizes awarded for that one. And then our last show of the year is our November and December. We have a Gifts from the Heart, we call it. And everything, we turn the entire gallery into a gift shop. So that's our gallery. And the second leg of the 3-leg stool is classes, and we're upstairs now in one of our classrooms. This is our largest classroom. It's used mostly for kids, but we also have adult painting classes in here. I thought I'd do a little show and tell. This is a paint and pizza project that the kids did in March.
Oh.
And this class has gotten so popular that we've added 2 dates. We used to only have it once a month. Now we have it twice.
Okay.
So it's on the first and third Saturday of the month. It's $25. The kids come for 2 hours and they paint and eat pizza.
Oh, fun.
A lot of fun. And then my other show and tell is this. We do sip and paint as well. And I believe this is going to be the April painting. For some reason, I can't find the March one. But I believe this is April's painting. So we do sip and paint on the third Friday of each month. And then another thing that we're known for, well, let me back up. We have classes for kids and adults, both. And most of our kids' classes start at around age 6 or 7. Art camp in the summer starts at age 5. That's usually our youngest group. We have pottery. We have our general arts program for kids. And then for adults, we offer pottery, the sip and paint, knitting and drawing, working on bringing in some painting classes that are coming up. We also have an active writers group that does a lot of classes as well. So, and we also have a special outreach to special needs students as well. And then the last thing we're kind of known for are our Saturday soirees. So once a month, they're a once-a-month party, and they're drop-in classes. You don't have to pre-register. You just say, I'm going to drop in to the art center today and see what they have going on. If you like what we're doing, you stay and take a class or two. If you don't, you just walk around and have fun. But this is one of the projects for our March. We almost always have a pottery project at the soirees. And then, so this is like could be a planter if you put a hole in it, especially. You could use that for succulents or any kind of little plant. As it is, it's kind of just a catch-all kind of bowl.
Yeah.
So this is hand-built. You could plan on this taking about an hour. And then it has to dry. It has to be bisque-fired. Then it has to be glazed and fired again. So it takes a couple of weeks to get it back to you. But you do get it back. So this is one of the projects at the March soiree. The other project are the beaded bracelets with Julie, and she's going to concentrate on purple this month. She has thousands and thousands of beads, and so instead of bringing all bazillion of her beads, she's just going to concentrate on purple hues this month. So all of us around here love wearing Julie's bracelets. So her bracelets are, I believe it's $10 for the first one that you make, and there may be a discount on subsequent ones. I can't remember off the top of my head. But the first one, she instructs you, helps you figure out how to lay it out, how to tie the knots and everything. The pottery project, I believe, is $25 for each of these that you make. Both of these are for all ages. Our soirees tend to, as much as possible, we make them available to all ages. So if you brought a child with you, then they might need some help. But they'd have a lot of fun. So those are two. Sometimes we have woodworking as one of our soirees. In April, I know that we have, on April 17th, we're in the planning stages for that one, and we have a wood turning project and a pottery project, maybe the beading as well. So anyway, but for March, we have those two. So those are our classes. We always have this available, which is our class list. You can always come in, pick this up. It's, of course, a snapshot. This is not the in-depth view. So you would go online to our website, MonroeWaltonArts.org, And you can go on there, you'll see photographs, you'll see the fees, how to register. With some of our classes, you register directly with the teacher. With some of our classes, you register through us. For the soirees, of course, you don't register at all. You just come and show up.
Okay.
So those are our classes. So the third leg is our shop. So downstairs as part of the gallery, kind of in the front. And we actually keep kind of adding on because we get more and more stuff. So there's kind of our shop lobby area, but then we have a couple of alcoves as well that have shop items in it. But it's all local artists. We've got over 50 artists in our shop, and they're all local. So none of this is made in China or, anywhere else. It's all made, I'd say about 80% here in Walton County. We do have a few artists like from Newton County or Madison, Morgan County, Oconee, Clark County, but local. Right. Very, very local. And so when you buy something down there, you're buying directly from the artist. You're supporting that artist directly. And a lot of our artists are full-time artists. We have some hobbyists as well, people who kind of do this as a sideline. But we have several artists that are teachers and also in the shop who rely on this as an income. And so when you buy from us, you are supporting those artists directly. We don't charge them any kind of booth rental or anything like that. We just take a small portion of what they sell to help pay for, because we pay for everything else. Right. And it's a service that we give to our artists that are members. So that's kind of us in a nutshell. I have 2 events that I could mention. Yeah. We have the garden tour coming up. It's a fundraiser, of course, for us. We are a nonprofit, and we rely on sales from the shop, a little bit of income from our classes, donations, grants, and our memberships to support us. But we are doing this garden tour, and it's called Nature Meets Art. So it's going to be lovely. We've got 7 home gardens and then 3 kind of specialty public gardens that are on the tour. And it's May 15th, Saturday, May 15th. Okay. Pretty much rain or shine. The only way we would cancel it is if it was just, horrific, like a hurricane or something. Yeah. But typically, garden tours go on. Yeah. We just, it's just a rain. So pretty much rain or shine, we will have this, and it's from 10 to 4. It will be lovely. I've seen photographs of the gardens, and they are amazing, just amazing. And so you'll be inspired. You'll just see lots of beauty. It'll be a beautiful day to get out in the community. In some of the gardens, a few of the gardens will have some plein air painters out in the gardens painting. And a couple of the gardens will have some speakers. I know we have a local beekeeper coming, and she's going to kind of, as you're waiting and going through the garden, she'll be there to answer questions about pollinator gardens. And so it's kind of an immersive experience to learn about gardening, to see these lovely gardens, and to also see a little bit of art going on at the same time. So that's May 15th. And then in December, we're having the tour of homes again. We had to cancel it last year, but it's back this year. And we're just beginning to plan that, so I don't really have any details for you yet, but it will be the 2nd Saturday in December. Okay. That might be December 11th, but it's the 2nd Saturday in December. So be looking for details about that. It was fabulous 2 years ago when we held it. It was just amazing. We got rave reviews. Everybody had a great time. So, and we will be doing that in conjunction with the Monroe, I always want to make sure I say it right, the Monroe Junior Women's Club.
Okay.
Will be our partner with that, and they provide a lot of the logistics and the volunteers, and so that it's a great partnership to work with them. So that's pretty much us in a nutshell. I welcome anybody to drop in anytime, see what's in the gallery. We've always got, we've got 8 different shows a year, so depending on when you come, we always have something different. And the shop is continually changing.
Yeah.
I'd stay after our artists to bring in new seasonal items so that when you come in March, you won't see what was here in December. You'll see some new things. And then our class list too is always changing. We're always adding new things. Our wood turning classes are new to us, and those have been crazy popular.
Yeah.
He actually brings in table laths and sets them up in a classroom, and they work on a table lathe to do all kinds of beautiful wood turnings. We have photography class coming up at the end of March. So we always have something going on. You can pick up a class list and see what we have.
Yeah, awesome. That sounds so much fun. I have 2 young kids, so I was telling Hope that I have planned, at least my daughter, and probably my son too, come and bring them up here. Yeah. And also, we had a chamber event here last week, and you guys, I think you mentioned that you have the ability for like a work team to come in and do, because my team, we like to get together and do fun things together. So I was like, mental note, we will come up here and do
we can do pottery or painting, either one.
Yeah.
And we have, and that's fun. We also do private birthday parties for adults and kids, both up here. So that's a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, okay, my daughter is totally gonna want that. Well, this was good. See, okay, you guys definitely need to come in. We are right in downtown Monroe, and the gift shop down there is like such cute stuff. And I'm like, okay, this, birthday gifts, done. Come here and find some really unique pieces. I love art, and I love finding art that's not, nothing against Hobby Lobby and Home Goods and stuff, but I love local. I love things that were actually painted by a human being. And
it's surprisingly inexpensive,
right.
Very affordable.
Yeah.
I think, I know that we have original art
right.
down there for as little as $25.
Yeah, see,
so it's amazing. Yeah.
You think of like actual art pieces as being real expensive, but that's not the case. So I'll definitely be looking around, and I hope some of our listeners and viewers will stop in and see the wealth of opportunity for your kids to be entertained. I know summer camps, like my husband and I start making plans now, like where can we send them?
Yeah.
Keep them busy.
We'll be getting information out in probably April.
Okay.
About our summer camps.
Okay. Awesome. And your website, we will have that listed in our show notes, and maybe even in the video, so people can easily find you there. But that's where they should go to sign up for any and all. Okay, cool.
Yes.
Well, thanks for being on.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Yeah. The last thing I do like to ask, Hope, I've made sure she's from the Monroe area. So where is your favorite local place to eat?
Oh, Lord. Numerically, if I about how many times we've eaten there. I think last week we either ate in or ordered out from Silver Queen twice in 1 week. We got their steak dinner one night for kind of a special thing, and then we got their tacos another night. And so love Silver Queen, but I don't know. Last night, I never cook anymore. I used to cook. I never
it's
cook
my
anymore.
goal to never cook.
I never cook. But last night we got food from LR Burger. Love them.
My husband and I have them on our list.
Yeah, really good.
So, well, fun. Good deal. Thank you guys for being on. Thank you for being on. Thank you guys for listening and watching. That's all we've got. So we will be back next week with another awesome business in the community, and I'm excited. Thank you.
Thank you.
This episode is sponsored by Heartland Financial Services. Sheila Wyatt is a territory manager in the area, and she can help your business with all of your payment processing and payroll needs. Her customer service is unmatched, their fees are minimal, and their platform is secure. We use them for our payment processing and recommend them all the time. You can email Sheila at sheila.wyatt at e-hps.com, and you can find the spelling of her email address in the show notes. Last but not least, if you enjoyed this interview and want to see more, make sure to subscribe to our channel. We have some awesome companies lined up to be interviewed in the next few weeks, and we don't want you to miss out.